anyway, flipping the wireless lineup.
It doesn't really. I think they're. It's just the same, bro. I just feel like I just look at it and I don't see any excitement.
Don't you know?
Not necessarily. Not like, oh shit, this looks mad. This had a lot of thought put into it.
All right.
I just feel like sometimes with these lineups, definitely, and I feel like it is with wireless a lot. It's just always very generic. With the way that they kind of go. But then this thing, obviously, it's been the pandemic. I know they cancelled. It wasn't on last year, was it? Was it last year? No, it wasn't on last year, was it?
It was though. Wasn't it in
No, it wasn't last year. It was on the year before.
Yeah, it was on the year before. It was in
it was in
Crystal Palace.
Yeah, it was in Crystal Palace last year. Yeah. But so I know they probably had like a black backlog of like artists that they probably had to book or on their books, or obviously contracted to play maybe in 2020 or whatever.
I don't really think so. You know.
You don't think so?
No.
I don't really think. I just look at the liner, the headliners.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it just don't make sense to me.
What doesn't make sense?
It just doesn't make sense to me. There's something about it that just doesn't make sense to me.
Right.
I think maybe just because I'm seeing I don't know, man.
A$AP Rocky. He's not a headliner.
Oh, he's not a yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. He's not a headliner. That's what I mean. And I think that because that's the first one I'm seeing as well. So
I know Rihanna's having the baby now.
This is what I'm saying. They're booking him for that reason. It has to be.
Yeah. Rihanna's having the baby now. So, boom, if we book my man, then maybe she might pop up.
Yeah. This is what I'm saying. It's one of those.
See her at the side of the stage.
That's what I'm saying. It's like one of those. It's like, it don't make sense to me. I'm just like.
But wait, wouldn't she have dropped by then? How many months in is she?
Yeah, she would have been close to
dropping. She
dropping.
might just be in her yard.
She would have been close to dropping. She'll be close to dropping. She must be.
By the way, can I just say, because I mentioned this earlier, when I looked at the lineup, I've instantly corrected myself and said, the picture's not a lineup. This is the bookings. The lineup is how it is formatted each day.
Oh yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. So when I looked at it,
only the headliners are
the headliners
are the ones that are 100%.
Yeah, but that's not a lineup. That's
you know what day they're on, and
right.
Yeah.
So when I saw it, I did think to myself, the bookings are strong.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? The bookings are strong.
Overall,
the bookings are strong.
That's what I said. They went ham. They went ham because it's like they literally booked everybody who they needed to book.
Yeah, the bookings I think is mad strong. The lineup now, from some of the lineups that I saw, because if you go on the website or whatever, they've separated them, and there's loads to be TBC as well. Yeah, but there is one day that does look kind of decent still. Yeah, which is Saturday the 9th of July, and it looks like they've gone for the R&B vibe. Okay. So what they've got SZA, who's headlining, Summer Walker, Blast, Snow, Janae.
Okay, yeah, sick. That makes sense.
They got Jack Harlow.
Is Cali on that day?
Who?
Cali Uchis.
I don't know. Go to the website. Go on the website and have a look. Yeah, I liked that because I feel like, you see them in America a little bit, innit? Those R&B sort of festivals or whatever. Yeah. I like that. Which then made me think.
They done, and they did do that. I would give them praise because I feel like they done that last year with the hip hop. One of the days was proper hip hop.
Okay.
It was just all the hip hop, man. And it kind of made, and I was like, okay, this kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
And it kind of, and then it kind of flows. It looks like this will probably flow properly. This will be a good day.
Yeah.
If you're a hip hop head and a rap head, you're gonna enjoy that day.
100.
Do you get what I'm saying?
100. I did think to myself, you know what? It would be good if you did that with dancehall as well. Then,
yeah.
Do that with dancehall as well. If you got something there.
6 Lack.
Oh yeah, Black. That's what I say.
Yeah.
You call him Black or 6 Lack?
His name's Black.
His name's Black, bro. I said 6 Lack.
I thought everyone knew this by now.
6 Lack.
6 Lack. Is that not a common thing? Do people not know that it's Black now?
I don't know. I thought everyone knew that it's Black now.
Yeah, it's don't get twisted. I thought it was 6 Lack.
I remember.
Oh yeah, Young Blue's there as well.
Okay, yeah. That's all on the same day.
And Lucky Day.
Okay.
Is there? Yeah. Jack Harlow, Summer. Yeah, that day. I kind of like what they've done with that. Yeah. Going to the dancehall element, yeah. I saw Marvin talking about it today on Twitter. Marvin Sparks noticed that because he mentioned something about dancehall acts not being a part of Wireless, which really they should have. If they haven't booked a dancehall act before, that would be weird.
Well, definitely not on the main stage. I don't think there's been any on the main stage.
Yeah, there hasn't been any.
I don't think there's any been on the main stage. I don't know if there's been... Yeah, no, because who else? I don't know. Oh, no, wait. If there's Coffee... They didn't book Coffee last year. Did they?
Didn't Popcorn headline once?
No.
Strawberries and Cream had Coffee, I think, actually.
Yeah, Coffee hasn't done Wireless.
Yeah, I don't think Coffee has done Wireless.
If she did it, it would have been last year, but...
I don't think she did. I think it's Strawberries and Cream or... No, not Park. It wouldn't be Park Life. Yeah, I think it must have been Strawberries and Cream.
I think they could have... What they could do, and I haven't seen that, but it's like, if they put... Because they booked Popcorn, Shensia...
Yeah, I see Shensia, Skinny.
Yeah. So if all three of them, and then announced flipping... Maybe Conscience, Cranium...
Probably Beanie Man, he lives there now.
Yeah, exactly. Western...
Yeah.
With Chronic Lord, would that be...
That might be a bit too...
Yeah.
Might be getting a bit too...
Dexter Daps, though.
Dexter Daps, 100%.
So if they announce Dexter Daps, Cranium, Western, who else did I say? Conscience as well.
2020 was cancelled.
She was meant to play at...
2020. Yeah,
okay.
I remember I think she was meant to be one. I remember. Yeah, if they did that with that would make sense. I think the R&B vibe makes sense. I think it's just more the headliners. I'm just like, I don't know. Obviously, the thing is their demographic that they're going to is definitely not me anyway.
Do people care about Nicki Minaj like that?
Do they? I don't know if they do anymore though. I don't know if they do anymore.
There's big barbs out there.
There's definitely obviously she's got her fans.
She'll always have.
She'll always have that. She'll always have that because they'll always be there with her. But
what? Okay, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Yeah, I could tell you. Aside from ASAP Rocky, yeah, I could tell you. You know what? Like, one or two songs. I know why people would just alone want to go and see that person. I could say that with J. Cole. Mm-hmm. I could say that with Cardi. I could say that with SZA. I could say that with Dave. I could say that with Tyler, the Creator. I can't with Nicki.
Yeah.
I can't. What is there?
That's your personal taste, though.
It's not about personal taste. What has she done? Musically. I'm asking you. Musically, what is... what is it? Like, I don't understand. Like, it's not to say that she shouldn't be there. I'm not to say that she shouldn't be there because obviously Nicki Minaj is Nicki Minaj, isn't it? Yeah. But it's like a headliner today is just interesting to me.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Some people said, why is...
But do you think she's there because they're trying to make... Obviously, it looks like they've done that Finsbury Park one is a full female headliner lineup.
Which one?
That day, the Finsbury Park one, the 8th to the 10th.
Oh yeah,
it's a full female lineup headliner, so I think that's why they've thrown her in there. That's also a possibility of why they've thrown her.
Oh, Wireless are trying to do a smart thing.
Yeah, like it's a.
Last time you lot were having conversations about there wasn't a lot of women. There was no representation of women.
Exactly.
Oh, but look what we've done now. We got a whole
headliners all weekend.
All weekend is women. I hear it still, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't see Nicki. If that is the case, that's a force to me.
Who would you put? Yeah, who would you put though?
As a woman headliner.
Yeah. Who else could you put there? Minus obviously you can't put Rihanna. Rihanna would have been number one choice.
Yeah.
But obviously she's otherwise engaged.
Yeah, of course.
Literally.
People can't hear you, man, bro. So if you're gonna talk, you have to just sit there. But go on, what are you saying?
Yeah, so it would have been obviously Beyonce's not doing it.
Yeah, Beyonce's not doing it.
Beyonce's not doing it. So who else is there? That's what I'm saying. Minus Rihanna, who else are you putting there? Female to fulfill a female weekend. Headliner.
Do you think Megan could do it?
No. Not at all. I want to have this conversation about Megan as well. Just this.
Yeah, we could do that still. Okay. Yeah, we could do that. Janae could. Nah.
Janae
Aiko couldn't headline.
She couldn't headline.
There isn't anyone else.
She couldn't headline.
Nicki is literally the only other one.
She couldn't headline. Not that big. Not the big stage. No way. She can go on the main stage, but she can't headline.
Yeah, nah.
That would be it would be an anticlimax.
Headliner.
It'll be an anticlimax. She doesn't have headliner music as well. Anyway, in that kind of way.
Nicki is literally the only one.
Nicki, that's what I'm saying. I think Nicki's probably the only one really where you gotta look at it if that was obviously their plan to have that one as a full female headliner. So it looks like. Yeah, who else?
Yeah, there isn't. What was you gonna say about Megan?
I'm like, are we over this Megan buzz of saying that Megan is a good artist?
I'm gonna be. Do you want me to be honest?
Yes, please.
I've never thought Megan was a good artist.
Neither have I. So obviously I've said this, but at the time it was getting literally left, right, and center attacks on like, what do you mean? Like, no, there's nothing. Like, she's not a good artist though.
I saw on Twitter
musically
today.
She's not a good artist.
I saw on Twitter today. What was it? Double XL. Yeah. They've like put a thing where it said, "Oh, Joe Budden said that Megan Thee Stallion is not a superstar." Yeah. And then it got bare traction in that. So I thought, I was looking at the comments, and like people were like, "Oh, he just is trying to be relevant. It's a terrible take." And I looked at my phone and I looked away and I looked at my phone and I looked away and I thought, oh, people think he's a superstar.
Bro, this is what I'm saying to you. That's what I'm saying when we have this conversation.
You are
I'm confused,
a superstar.
Bro. I'm confused, bro. I'm confused.
Megan Thee Stallion, a superstar.
Just because she's been on headline, she's had something headline after headline after headline in regards to something's happening in her life. She's with Cardi, then this happens, then she gets
big
shot,
man.
then it's up. That doesn't make you superstar. And musically, this is what I'm saying. Her music is trash. Like, let's all be honest. Like, can we just all be honest?
It gives the gal some little empowerment to shake a little back.
Yeah. This is what I'm saying. It gives that's what it does do for 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Body, yoddy, done.
Yes,
song's done now.
By the way, Cardi would bury.
Oh, bury.
Don't chat to Cardi.
The thing is, there's other female rappers in America that are way better than her.
Right.
Even like Dream Doll, like people that know Dream Doll, like Dream Doll can actually spit. That's another thing. Like for me, Megan can't even really spit like that.
Yeah, she's not. She's 100% not a superstar.
She's not a superstar.
Someone messaged me and told me she's relevant and was like, oh, she's very relevant.
That's what it is. She's relevant.
That's all it is.
She's not super.
People actually really mix those two.
That's what of course. That's what it is.
People mix superstardom and relevancy in a mad way.
Yeah.
They look at what is relevant, what is huge, and what is popular as stardom.
Yeah.
It's not stardom. Stardom is a completely different thing. When someone messaged, because I'd obviously tweeted back and said, oh, people think that she's a superstar.
Yeah.
And a few people that messaged back saying that, well, basically her music has suppressed this and passed that and blah, blah, and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, big man, get a list together, write some genuine superstars there, and then put her name in there. It doesn't even nearly fit. It doesn't even nearly fit. You can't put that there like that.
No.
And with that being said, that did make me think this, like, because that conversation on rap superstars or whatever, it made me think about like our music scene here, and obviously how big it's gotten and whatever, and what some people are doing. And I know that there's a lot of artists that will feel like they're superstars, but we don't have any. I don't think we don't have a rap superstar yet.
A rap superstar?
We do not have a rap superstar.
You wouldn't think Giggs is a rap superstar?
No. Giggs is not a rap superstar.
And you know what? I understand that.
He's not a rap superstar.
I understand that to an extent.
But he's not a rap. Don't do that. Don't make me do that. Because I don't want to talk bad on the landlord, because that's the landlord. He's not a superstar. He's not.
But you know what I say? Do you know what it is? There's a difference between UK. There's a very big difference between UK and US in regards to how a superstar will act.
What do you mean?
US, very eccentric, very loud, very I take on that superstar role. UK, very more reserved. because Americans are like that, that's why you can believe. That's why they give you more of a superstar feel. They'll walk in a room and I'm a superstar. But
they're not superstars.
I'm a superstar.
But big
no,
man,
but I'm saying
not,
that's why I know. But I'm saying even the ones that are,
right?
Even the ones that are, they have that same.
I get you.
They have that same bravado. Like it's the same thing.
Right.
Yeah. Minus, I would say probably Jay, like who's toned it down over the years. But that's because Jay-Z.
Okay.
Who toned it down over the years. Minus him, probably everyone else has that. They have that. They just. What's the word? They exuberate superstarism.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
But guess what though? They're not. They're not Jay, bro.
Yeah.
Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, that's not, like, nah, bro. Like, we don't have any yet. Do you know what I mean? Like, obviously, Giggs is a legend and Giggs is what he is, but he's like, yeah, superstar. Like, superstar, that's a whole different thing. We're growing, and we're getting there.
I still, obviously, do you know what I think? It's early stages,
right?
As well, anyway,
this is what I think. You just helped me.
That's what I said.
You've just helped me get to where how I want to actually articulate it. Yeah. Let's go back to like the early 2000s and that. Yeah, where the industry it was nothing like it is now. Yeah. You had like the like MCs and rappers. Yeah, that were all like they were like groups of them that were doing different things. So for example, you had the grime MCs, you had some road rappers or whatever, and you also had the like more of the conscious. You get what I'm saying? Black twang sort of roots maneuver kind of vibe. Do you get what I'm saying? All of those, the one thing that they all had in common was it wasn't about money. It was just about doing it for fun and doing it because they thought they were good or whatever it may be. Like everyone was just there wasn't any money in sight like that. Everyone was just doing what they were doing, yeah? Then you had, without going through the whole history, you got certain people that bust through and start doing certain things. Dizzy bust through with Boy in the Corner. Kano had a moment with Home Sweet Home. Miss Dynamite had a moment with her album. And like, now what happened was, you're seeing, like, that bit's kind of achievable still. Do you get what I'm saying? It makes you see things a little bit differently. Your goal changes a bit. And now I'm not necessarily just trying to be the best MC in the room or the best rapper in the room. Like, yeah, like I want some traction. I wouldn't mind, getting some proper radio play or whatever it may be. Fast forward some years now. Then you have the other moment now. Tiny comes through with Pass Out, which was an accident. It wasn't supposed to be as big as it was. They didn't think it was going to be. Apparently they had another record that they were supposed to put out, whatever, but Pass Out ended up doing a mad thing. Now you look at Tiny's life. He's going all over the flipping world to countries we can't even fucking pronounce. On the biggest stages, doing festivals and all kinds of shit's going on. And you know what? He's doing Glastonbury, and a lot of things are changing now because remember, people now are saying, there's money in it. Another door's got kicked down. Artists are being a bit questionable with their music or whatnot because they can see, you know what, this is working. Why not do that? Now, one of the reasons why I don't diss man for that is because that was a door that needed to be broken down. Yeah. So people were getting radio play, whatever. That door got bust down now. Then you start getting the next pool now. So like, say like German Whip, yeah? German Whips becomes a whole next thing now where it's like people are paying attention to grime again. Remember that was the grime was dead. Yeah. German Whip came, and then that was the tune that started to get played in Oceania. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, that was the tune that was getting played in them type of places, Brighton, Bournemouth, whatnot. And then there's more of them. I went to Culture Clash. I saw flipping Boy Better Know come out on. What was it? Max, I talked about this before. If you lot watch this from time back, you'll maybe see, but if you're new, you won't. But Maximum, who's Boy Better Know's DJ, came up on the stage to set up. He had a BBK top on or whatnot, yeah? And I'm seeing thousands of people cheering, ready for something to happen. Yeah. And I remember thinking to myself, oh shit, something's changed. I just remember thinking, this is mad, like... Something's changed. JME came out first. Everyone's going mad. Skepta comes out. The fucking's going crazy. Next minute, you're having that whole shit going on with Skepta. You get what I'm saying? He becomes the absolute guy. Yeah. So now there's a next door that's being bust. Remember, he's gone to America now and done all kinds of shit or whatnot, yeah? This door's being bust. Now let's fast forward some more. Flipping Rascal, Stormzy. You get what I'm saying? Now you start to see Stormzy. Then you get like a pool of other MCs or whatnot and rappers that are making money, a lot of money in fact, doing underground shit. Whereas you would never even have been able to do that now. Think about, if you go to the Wireless lineup here and you look at, let's just say, let's go to Nux. The fee that Nux would be getting today would have been the fee, I think, that a certain artist would have been getting on Wireless if they was on there 2016.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Now, that's like, it's a lot of money. But he's not, Nux isn't the...
He's not there.
So the point I'm making is, obviously he's onto something, but he's getting a good change. He's getting a good change through being like one of the acts that are not the big names on the bill or whatever. But all these doors are being kicked down. So as these is happening, the more that this happens now, at some point in years to come, that's when we'll get the superstar. Right now, we don't have it. Do you understand the train I'm going here now?
I get what you mean, but
we don't have it.
I don't know.
If you are gonna say that anyone is a superstar, anyone really is a superstar, rap wise, you would have to look at Dave.
I think he's on his way to. Like what you're saying.
He's done O2 Arena twice. He's doing O2 Arena twice. The impact that he's got on the youths is absolutely incredible.
It's mad, yeah.
You know, you look at those moments that he's had on the Brits with the flipping, talking about black culture, politics, all of these type of things. You know, maybe Stormzy might still be ahead in some way. I think he probably is, and that might have a lot to do with the fact that he does a lot more press. Dave, you don't see on Jonathan Ross. You don't see Dave on Jonathan Ross. You don't see Dave on what is the other press thing that people do? Graham Norton. He doesn't really do those type of things. But Stormzy does those type of things, and that helps. Do you get me?
Yeah.
But superstar. Like, what is the thing below superstar?
I know what you mean. I do know what you mean. I understand what you mean.
What is the thing below superstar? What is that? What is it? Say something.
I have no idea.
Just star.
Yeah, just star.
Star.
Just star.
Right, star.
Just a star. Yeah.
Star. Yeah. He's a star.
He's a star.
Giggs is a star.
Yeah,
I'll give him that.
Yeah.
I think there's an argument to say that maybe he's not a star, but he's like
I think
he's
his own version of a star though. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Like he's his own version of what he's Giggs in it. Like it's like this is Giggs star, isn't it?
But you can't. The thing is though, you can't. When we're talking about these things, we can't move the goalposts.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Do you get what I'm saying? We can't say, well, he's not that one, but he's this one.
Yeah.
Like he either is or he isn't.
Yeah. He's a star.
But he's still like he's a icon in some way. Do you get what I'm saying? Which is different.
Yeah.
It's different.
Yeah, when you're saying icon, because really and truly, a superstar isn't. Not every superstar is an icon, necessarily.
No.
Not in the same respect that you're classing how of an icon Giggs is. To definitely to the UK.
To exaggerate the point, and maybe someone would completely disagree with me on this, and this is a mad take, but Taylor Swift, she's a superstar, but I don't think she's an icon.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah. Same thing. I don't think she's an icon. She's a superstar. She's
not an icon. No, she's a superstar. Yeah, she's just a superstar. Yeah, she's not an icon.
I know someone. What is the name of her fans? The Swifts. They're probably gonna jump out and say, "Oh, fucking no, she is because she's done X, Y, and Z." But she's like. She's a superstar. She's a superstar. She hasn't moved any goals. She hasn't really changed anything in regards to that I'm aware of.
What she's known for and what she's doing. There's been how many people before her who have done the exact same thing. We have no rap superstars. Yeah. It sounds harsh, but it's not. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Like I said, it is still early days. I personally think, once all the doors that Dave and Stormzy and all them lot have kicked off. See that next bit? Yeah. That's probably the superstar then. I think Central sees in that conversation. Of superstardom. Of helping kick down the door of the next superstar. Like he's definitely got he's definitely got that energy where it's like whoever's coming after him now is gonna be able to take that, look at that, and then know how to go even further.
Central C's got something. He's definitely got something.
Yeah.
He's definitely got something. I saw his album just dropped recently.
Yeah.
Have you heard it?
No, I haven't listened to all of it.
It's alright.
I've listened to a few songs.
It's alright still, but he's around. He's like, he was up and down the country or whatnot, signing CDs and taking pictures and that. And I remember I was just seeing like, there's like thousands of people outside the shop.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. That's what I mean.
Like,
he's got.
Do you know how crazy that is? Like this is a new thing. Ish. This is a newish thing. People was not doing that for anyone UK.
No.
Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah, you are right. Like like from that respect, he is. We have to start looking at him. Poet said something interesting the other day, which I'm going to talk to him about. But he was saying like, like when things go commercial, it's just not really his thing. Yeah, like, he's not really. He's very just community based. This that. Yeah. Once it goes over there, he's not thing. Yeah. And like when I came away from that conversation, that kind of stood out to me because it was like, this is interesting. Like Central C does black music, yeah, and now what he's doing and what certain artists like him could be doing is now seen as commercial to a point of I'm not even paying attention to that because it's just commercial. Yeah, that's nuts. Yeah. Because look how far we've come. Then
we've come from that. Yeah.
To be able to turn around and say now,
black music is
you know what, black music. I'm not even that part of black music. You get what I'm saying?
These times it's exactly the same.
These times, man, still talking about I dipped, and when I went and do you understand what I'm saying?
That man, I say that's too commercial.
Yeah, that's too commercial for me now. Like I'm fucking bro. Like I'm just not even on it. Like it's interesting.
Yeah, when you think about that, that's wild.
I saw people saying that, like some people was like, how
would you define a superstar then?
How would I define one?
Yeah. Like what's the elements of a superstar? Because the conversation that I know, obviously, if I think from Joe Budden's podcast is obviously where I think they started this conversation.
What did they say?
And it was like defining superstar, like how superstars. I think Ish or one of them was trying to say, but the sales. And it's like, no, it's not just about sales.
It's a contributing factor, I would say.
Of course it has to be a contributing factor. You have to have, no matter what, you still have to have.
You have to have sales.
There needs to be sales in there. And then obviously people are just like, the thing with the Megan Thee Stallion thing was like, but she's like hooked up with Chick-fil-A or one of them, whatever it is.
It's KFC. Not a significant.
And I'm like, that's just a brand. That's not superstar. That's what he was trying to say. That's what he was like. That doesn't make you a superstar just because you got a brand deal. Everyone's got a brand deal. Everyone does brand deals.
Well,
that doesn't make you a superstar.
It doesn't make you a superstar, but again, I would still put that in the pot as well, though.
Nah, I don't think not a brand deal. Not just a generic. I've got. No. Like I've got a little special sauce for
that's
a month.
Dead.
That's just a little promotional thing.
But when I say it though, I'm talking about not a brand deal. But a collaboration.
Yeah, collaboration.
So like Skepta.
Like that.
See, like that, I'd put something like that into the pot of superstardom because of like, look what that has. Okay, let's make this even bigger.
Yeah,
Kanye.
Yeah,
look at the collaborations that he's done, and look what that means.
Yeah,
to
everything,
just to the whole culture, and then outside of that, the impact that it has outside of it.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? I think though these are the things that would take, say for example, Skepta. Again, this is where I think we're gonna years down the line. Like what he's done, this is gonna open up more doors for the person years down the line. But it's like with Skepta. He's had his brand collaboration, and he's got his line that's come out and whatnot, Now, that is massive within our culture, and I think that it is big outside of it.
Yeah.
But when you look at the percentage and the scale and how much it actually means, obviously you could never put it in the same. You could just never put it in the same conversation as a Kanye.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Because it's like that is. There will be people out there that may not necessarily know anything about a certain artist,
Yeah.
or they might know. I wouldn't say it's anything. They'll know things.
They know, like,
but you know what? I know that this means something.
Yeah.
Like that means something. So you can add that into the pot of superstardom. But I think there's so many different things, bro.
Yeah, there is a lot. There is a lot that comes with it. Yeah, I don't know. I've never really thought.
Is Ed Sheeran a superstar?
He's a superstar in the name. He's not a superstar himself. I feel this is the thing. Like, I feel like so this is the way it is with superstar. Like, so he's a superstar. His name is a superstar.
Yeah.
Him, he's not. He doesn't exuberate superstar.
Yeah, but do you have to exuberate?
Yes, like slightly. I feel like if you're a superstar,
right,
you're a superstar.
Right.
Rihanna, she's a superstar.
I hear you. I know what you're saying here.
Like, do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, now Ed is a superstar, but he doesn't. He's not. Himself is not a superstar, and I think he would even say he doesn't want to be a superstar.
No, of course not.
And that's what it is. But he can't but help be a superstar
right,
because of what the impact he has made just in regards to everything.
Right.
So he can't. But is he? Yeah, like him himself, not a superstar. No. But
okay, let me make an argument.
But
here,
he is.
But exactly, you have to. Do you know why I think you might have to? Because in the pot of stardom, the percentages of each thing weighs with each person. No, it just averages out.
Yeah, averages out. Yeah.
So if Ed doesn't exuberate it, in everything else,
it's
loud.
Sky high. Yeah.
So does it not level up?
Yeah. That's why I said. No matter what, he's still a superstar. That's why I said. No matter what, you have to call him you would have to call him a superstar.
But then Ed hasn't had and which he doesn't. I don't feel like he. Do you know what? I could just kill my own argument in my head, but I'll say it anyway. But it's like he doesn't really. You see, like with like collaborations and stuff like that, aside from the album, but like. He doesn't really, other than just staying.
Yeah, he doesn't really. That's what I mean.
He doesn't really venture out.
Exactly,
he doesn't really. Yeah. But you can't help but look at the impact that
that's what I'm saying. His impact in regards to just what he's done musically, just culturally, just everything with it. And he's, remember, this culturally in like two realms as well. Like, it's not just culturally in the commercial pop scene.
Yeah.
It's the respect and everything he's got in also that black music underground music scene also, like that alone kind of what you say is it averages out those things of you're not gonna see Ed do a collab or do this little pop-up thing here and there and whatever and blah blah blah. He's not gonna do that stuff, but because of everything else it averages him out to still be a superstar.
So we could never say that Ed Sheeran, we could never question Ed Sheeran's superstardom and then say that Giggs is a superstar.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah,
Giggs
is a superstar to me. Innit?
He's a guy.
I know what you mean. I do know what you mean. I think in that regards, I would say even. But then I guess it depends on how you, because you said rap superstar.
We're gonna get there.
Skepta, I guess, would be the closest then
to a rap
superstar.
Definitely,
good. Like he would be our closest to a rap superstar. Skepta Dave would probably be our closest to rap superstars.
Oh yeah, I would put Skepta ahead of Dave.
I'll put Skepta. Yeah, but and that's because of.
But I don't. He's not a superstar. But
that's because of the longevity that Skepta's had and throughout. That's why I said. Like,
it's because of his impact.
Yeah,
as well,
that's what I mean. Throughout such a long period of time, and he's managed to break down, have impacts throughout his career non-stop.
For me, to put you as a rap superstar, you have to. Of at least, at the bare minimum, of done something. Your career has to, in some way, align in a way where it's like, if you didn't do all of this, it would be hard to fathom what it would look like without you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if Skepta didn't have that moment of that whole shutdown period and whatever, because that was a big door that got kicked down.
That was
like if that didn't happen,
that was his moment.
But that was a door that was being kicked off in that moment. If that didn't happen, it's hard to even say like what the what the fuck would have happened?
Yeah, what would have happened? How
Yeah,
would
what
the
would have
music
happened?
gone? How would the culture have gone if that didn't happen?
But yeah, superstardom, we don't have none yet. We have no rap superstars yet, I don't think. But someone did mention that there was only one UK headliner, which I wanted to talk about very quickly, yeah.
Oh, on Wireless.
On Wireless, yeah. And to which I was like, well...
Wait, Dave, innit?
Dave, yeah. So, but I was thinking, well, who else? Who else?
That they haven't had.
That they haven't had.
Yeah,
Skepta has done that already.
Giggs has done.
Giggs has done. Was he a headliner though? I feel like...
Oh no, Giggs.
He wasn't a head. He was like a co-headliner. Because I swear it wasn't... Giggs, Drake came out.
Yeah, that was with Giggs.
But wasn't Drake... Yeah, but wasn't...
Yeah, no, it was Giggs's... Giggs was the headliner then.
Was he the headliner?
Well, yeah.
Last year, no?
No, it was the year... It was 2019.
Just before, yeah, 2019. Yeah, he must have been the headliner. Oh no, did they put him on before?
Wasn't it supposed to be...
It was Migos, innit?
What was the year when it was Khaled?
Confused.
Wasn't Khaled supposed to be here and Khaled didn't come? I feel like in my head, I could be wrong. Correct me. You are going to have to correct me now. Correct me. But I'm thinking in my head how I see it is he was supposed to headline. Well, no, he wasn't supposed to headline. Khaled was supposed to headline. Giggs was like a co-headliner. But Drake came out.
Yeah, I think I remember...
I could be wrong.
Correct. I remember there was something like that happened. Yeah, it was Khaled. Yeah, it was Khaled. It was meant to be Khaled and friends, and he didn't come, and then Giggs ended up doing the last.
Was Giggs on
the last
that?
person? Yeah, that's the one that Giggs was on.
Right.
Giggs was special guest.
Right.
He was special guest. Yeah, that's what it was.
I don't see another headliner, bro. The only other headliner that I could see
is Huss.
Huss, but he's not out. He's not doing that.
That's the other
only
person.
one.
Although, where's this
D-Block
album?
Europe could.
Where's this Arab? Where's this album?
I mean, that's you know what? Huss, what the fuck? Anyway, that's the next conversation. I think D-Block Europe probably could.
Yeah, D-Block could.
Yeah,
you can put them in that. So you can't. There's no way you can say that they can't really. They sold out O2 Arena.
The thing is though, how, in what eyes? Okay, so basically, I don't know if you lot know this. Yeah, this used to be a thing. Yeah, booking agents would go to live shows of artists. Yeah, to find out like who's bluffing. Essentially, do you get what I'm saying? Like who's good, who's bluff, who puts on good performances. Yeah. Now, an artist who sells out a show, they may not necessarily sell out a show, but you know what? You did a decent sized venue, all your fans are there, and you've put on a good show. A booking agent is there. I need to book that guy. I need to book that person because evidently, this is good.
Yeah.
This is a good performance. Yeah. Is this still happening?
No.
And if it is happening, what lenses are they looking at it through? Are they looking at it through
numbers?
Are they looking at it through it being a good performance? Are they sold out a show, whatever, and they've put on a really good performance? And you know what? Because of that, we're going to put you here on the bill.
Yeah.
Or are we just looking at it from a numbers perspective? Because if that is the case, this is where, in my opinion, festivals are ruined.
Yeah.
Now, they're ruined. Let me finish though.
Yeah, go on.
They're ruined. Maybe my little brother will still enjoy it, but I'm just talking from my perspective. The reason why it will be ruined is because there are so many artists that can sell really big spaces because of their popularity, their relevancy, and mass hysteria, but they're not ready for those stages.
Yeah, no.
They're not ready for it. Like there's a lot of artists that are not ready for Alexandra Palace, but they'll do it because they'll sell it out in 5 seconds.
Yeah.
So if we're looking at it from that perspective and then putting a lineup on that, based on that, I think festivals are ruined, bro. From a quality perspective.
I'll be very surprised if they're booking people for the fact of what they used to book people for, which is the performance. I would definitely say numbers plays the biggest part in near enough every element of the industry, of entertainment industry, as it is already. So why that would not be the case for a festival, I can't see it. I think it still probably does play. It still has to play some part of it to an extent, but I think even down to people like what you said, it going from people having bands to just having DJs and whatever. Like that alone, that shows that the performance element isn't the main highlight, even for necessarily for the artist, but is that because they know that it doesn't have to be the main highlight anymore. I feel like before, like artists were very much like, I want this performance to be sick, and that's why no matter what with a band, your performance is always better. It's always there's not, and this is coming from DJs and whatever like that. It's cool doing like, and yeah, you still might need a DJ up there as well, but having a band makes your performance it's a different element.
It's a different level.
Live performance.
It's a different level.
It's a whole different level.
Yeah.
And this is the thing. So it's like where that I think that whole performance. Oh yeah, I'm booking a guy to see. Oh yeah, this person puts in good performance. Yeah, we need him on the thing. That's probably died out as the years have gone by, and it is a numbers thing.
Yeah.
100%. Sometimes you look at lineups and you think, how does this person go there ahead of this person sometimes or whatever and blah blah blah, when you know that performance is going to be better.
I would have a conversation with a booking agent. I'd love to have a conversation with a booking agent. I've got an idea of like talking to some people that work behind the scenes and that, and I need to really push that to the forefront, but there's a couple of booking agents I would like to speak to just on that, just to see like how that works now. Like how do you judge? Are you even doing it? And if you are, like, in what lenses are you looking at it through?
With their headline, like, I would say with the headliners in regards to even performances, like, this is a good...
Yeah.
The headliners that they've got on there should be very good performances.
Yeah.
Like,
even Nicki, to be fair.
They should, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can imagine Nicki's going to come out and do well. Cardi's going to just go absolutely ham. Obviously, J. Cole's performance alone is just mad.
Tyler, the Creator, will be Tyler.
Tyler, the Creator, is going to be Tyler. This is what I'm saying, for what he does. Like, it's going to be that. I can imagine. I think that's what I said. I think one of the main things is definitely ASAP. But ASAP has some contracts with Wireless. I'm sure of it. I don't know what it is. I don't know what dirt he's got on whoever runs Wireless. But I feel like ASAP Rocky has been on Wireless for the last 10 years.
Yeah.
He's literally been on every single one, and he's just made his way up. He's headlining it without. And I haven't listened to ASAP. I'm an ASAP fan. I haven't listened to ASAP like in a while. Has he had any new music?
Well, do you know what? Go into what I just said. Maybe they've looked at his performances and said, you know what,
yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah.
I know that, like, it's a bit mad.
Yeah.
Watch, though.
Yeah.
Watch when he goes on stage and does his thing. And then before you know it now, he's... Like, in regards to a performance, he was the best out of all of them. He was the best out of all of them. Might have wanted it more. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, like, I don't know. I believe that I love live shows. But there's a lot of bluffing. I'll tell you that now. There's a lot of bluffing going on. But also, I don't even blame some of the younger artists and stuff, because they don't know any better. And like, I don't think anyone's really coming to them and saying to them, yo, like, you know, like, you try and think about your breathing here, or this is what a PA track is. I talk about this 100 million times.
Yeah.
No one's sitting down with them and saying to them, here's a PA track so you can hear your stuff, like, so we can hear you clearly. This part will help you with the breathing and whatnot. Like,
that's what
these
I said,
don't know that.
That's what I said. I don't.
Some of them are just literally. Some of them are like hiring big spaces, and they're just walking up and down the stage like this, walking up and down, like, it just is. Oh my god! But again, my little brother don't know no different. He'll just go there and just turn all the way up or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what no matter what, that's what they're used to.
As long as I can go there, jump up and down all over the place,
do a mosh pit.
And that. I've had a great night. Do you get me? I've had a great night. But I wonder what's happened with Chris Brown. The only reason why I say this, Chris Brown came out at WizKid, that wasn't a problem. Obviously, the hysteria in that was insane. Because it was like, what? Like, that was Michael Jackson-ish. Do you get what in terms of noise?
No, yeah, of course.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I've never heard I've never heard noise like that.
Was you there for that one? Yeah.
No, I wasn't even there.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
But like
just for
I've never heard, bro. I've just never heard that. So you're thinking, you know what? You're thinking he might do wireless, you know.
Yeah.
He might do a wireless. And I feel, something tells me it was a possibility.
Yeah. Until then.
Until it's just techie.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, what do you think that looks like? If he's announced or was announced on a lineup, what do you think that looks like socially?
I think it's impossible for them. Companies won't do it. They won't take that risk. Definitely not now. Coming out of like where everyone's on edge right now. Everyone's ready to snap at every little thing that's out. No matter what it is, everyone's ready to snap at that. Putting Chris Brown on a lineup as a headliner, it's not happening. It's not happening.
It's turkey, isn't it?
It's not happening. Like, he's always gonna have that battle. Like, it's no matter, that battle's never gonna change for him. It's never gonna change for him. And if anything, it's got worse over the years.
I'm telling you.
That's the thing. It's got worse. Like, where now it's even like, although he did do stuff like Rolling Loud and that in America.
Oh no, he can perform. He can perform places.
He did do stuff like that.
Do you know what it is though? I think in America, because he performs as much as he has, it's like not so much of a thing now.
Listen, I'm a Breezy fan, but I'll tell you one thing though. I don't want to see Chris Brown headline until he gets his act together.
Yeah, I hear that still.
Because as much as he came out with Wizkid and it was mass hysteria, that was not a good performance.
Yeah, I hear that still.
And I've seen him separately. I saw him separately a couple years ago, a few years before the pandemic.
Was it Amsterdam?
Twice. And I saw him in Barcelona and I saw him in somewhere else. And both of those performances weren't great either.
Weren't they?
They were. I was excited to see Chris Brown because I hadn't seen him. And obviously I'm a fan. But the performances weren't great either. Do you know what it is with Chris Brown? And this is, I'm having this conversation as well. I can quickly dive into it. He cares too much about dancing.
Oh, okay.
And it's affecting not only his performances, it's also affecting his music.
Oh.
Where to a point now, I'm not gonna lie, Chris Brown is slightly diminishing his legacy with the music that he's putting out. What he needs to do is relax for 2 years, go sit in a studio with someone like Pharrell. I'm not saying Pharrell, I'm just using him as an example for people, but someone of Pharrell's musical knowledge and creativity, like even Kanye, like that. One of those type of producers who has a creative mind, who can make him step out of the box and actually do something that he hasn't done yet, or that he is obviously capable of doing. And they can put it together, because right now he's just to me, he's just slowly like diminishing what Chris Brown is meant to be to us in regards to like we talk about Chris Brown as like MJ, like MJ level, but really and truly,
what's his set list like?
It depends on where you are.
Oh, is it one of them?
It's one of them ones. It depends on where you are. Like, so when I was in Bar, it changed.
Is it one of them ones that slaps for Peterborough, but it might not slap for like...
Yeah, so it depends on where you are, and it depends on how much he knows about where you are. So it's where he is. So obviously in Europe, he's thinking the Europe bangers, innit?
He's not doing the Euro thing. Oh, no, blood.
That's what he definitely throws a lot of them in there.
Did he?
Yeah, times 3.
Oh my God.
Yeah, 3 times, whatever it is. All of them ones. All of those ones were in there. He didn't do nothing like songs that you think, 100% need to be done. He didn't do them.
Oh, no, yeah. Do you know what? Fuck that then anyway.
He didn't do them. So like, unless he's got the right people around him to tell him that he wouldn't have to do that here, then it's like, yeah, man.
As well as him getting his act together, he will definitely need to flip and fix that shit. That's for sure.
For me, it's just like, he's not doing himself any justice. Like, we all know what he can do. Yeah. We all know Chris Brown can jump on any tune, make it a banger. He can make club songs. He can make that. But right now, he's at a period in like time where it's like, he needs a concept album. Yeah. For me, that's what I think. He needs a concept album to solidify like actually where he is now. Yeah. Rather than these generic just like putting 40 songs out that sound very much all similar.
Yeah, I hear that still. I hear that. Alright, well, fair. Fucking, before I move on to the next thing as well, I totally forgot to mention this, yeah. But I don't know, like, I don't really keep up. It's hard for me to keep up with everything. I see Digga D and Central C going at each other. I think because none of these men are checking the same gal and that. Like, this is all I'm seeing, innit? But I could be wrong in saying this, yeah, but like, enough of these lot are checking the same gal and this palavers, yeah. But I'm like, you know what? Like, I'd love to see, that crop of like drillers, yeah. 3 for 3, man. Fuck it. Do you get what I'm saying? Fuck it, bro. Call him out on a direct one.
Yeah.
This is my rhythm. You do yours. 3 for 3. What have you got? Let's do that, and then let's just done the thing. Instead of like going on Instagram stories and doing all this type of stuff, whatever. Pull it on the music.
Yeah.
Don't give a man one line. Give him
the whole song.
Right.
3 minutes.
3 minutes of it. Yeah. 3 verses. Well, no, might be a lot. Maybe 2 verses and a hook. You get what I'm saying? Or forget the hook thing. Just spaz. Yeah. Direct. What are you on, bro? Like, what are you on? Come out. Let's play like this, innit? Whoever wins wins. Look. One thing, if there's one thing that we've learned, in clashing in this country, is that like, if you lose, it don't hurt your career.
It doesn't.
In fact, it probably makes it skyrockets. Yeah. If you lose, you're the winner. Mm-hmm. How about that? You might like, the pride obviously is different, and the purists will look at you a tad different. Yeah, some will, but other than that, in terms of where your career goes up, you just go and do your thing. You two, do your thing. I think it would be really interesting. I can't even lie. The two at like pretty much at the top of their thing. Yeah. Digga's flying.
Yeah.
And Central is up. Those two, and they're both from West. Yeah. That's mad. I can't even lie. We've never even had that. Yeah, 2
West
man
London,
from London, West. Like this, and going at each other. But obviously you want to see man come together or whatever, but like, nah, fuck it. On a friendly one. Yeah.
Sometimes you don't even want to see that though. Like sometimes I always used to think that. So when I was younger, sometimes I used to think, I would be sick if we had this man and this man on a tune together. Like actually,
fuck that.
Actually, nah, it wouldn't be. I don't want them to go. I don't want them no harm caused between each other, but I don't want them together either. Yeah, I want him there and him there. That's the one.
Can I go one further?
There. Like that's how.
Can I go one further, Slick?
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't want you to squash your team.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Don't squash it. Make peace with it. Yeah. I'd rather that. Yeah. Because there's a difference. Yeah, like, cool. If me and you have got beef, look, I'm just gonna make peace with the fact that like I just will never fuck with you. Yeah. It's not school wasp. Yeah. We're not, but when we see each other, it's not a thing. Do you get what I'm saying? It's just is what it is. We just don't fuck with each other.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And at any moment, if you say one cheeky thing out your mouth, I'm jumping on the rhythm.
I'm ready to go.
I'm jumping on the rhythm.
You know something's coming. Yeah.
So don't squash it. Yeah. Just make peace with it. Yeah, and then go whenever you need to go. Yeah. Do you get me? But yeah. Anyway, fucking. Yeah, we talked about that way longer than I wanted to talk about it still, but we're just wrapping up. We were talking about, I think the war the last time, or the Ukraine and Russia thing or whatnot. Yeah. And without actually having too much diving too deep into like that, it did make me think something quite recently. Yeah, I slightly feel like we, the West, in our heart and soul, are really detached from the idea of what war really looks like. Yeah. You know that?
100%.
Like, even when the prospect of World War III was a thing, it was funny.
Yeah, it was funny. Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Obviously, it's mad that there's war going on all over the place and whatever, but... So, man is saying, so, like, what? Is it a World War III thing, yeah? Like, or whatnot, or like, people we'll share videos and we'll discuss it or whatever it is, But you see what it actually really looks like. We don't know. We're
far from that reality.
And do you know what I think, Slick? And I don't want to scare anyone by saying this. We're due a madness. I'm going to be honest with you. With you a madness. We can't listen. The West can't keep moving around on a moral high ground thing.
Yeah. No way.
Without one day, someone just saying, you know what? Hold on 1 second. We're fuckery, but you're fuckery.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to.
This is what, to be fair, it's happening, bro. That's
no,
what
but
that is,
do you know what I mean when I say?
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
When I say like people might say, "Oh, I'm jinxing it." Nah, whatever. Like, and obviously, worst case scenario now, I might be in the madness now, and this is, you got a video evidence of me in the madness now, yeah, smiling, and I'm not even trying to smile. It's only because you're doing that. And this is gonna age horribly, you know.
Horrible.
If I'm in Oxford Street one day and the big madness happens, and there's footage of me doing that, I want everyone to laugh. Yeah, do laugh still, but we're due one, bro. Like we're due a madness. Yeah, and
this fake reality, we can't be living this fake reality forever.
We can't. We're super detached from the idea of what that actually looks like, what it means to flee. Like, imagine that. Imagine that, bro. You gotta flee. That's deep, bro.
With one bag.
Where are you going?
Even no bag.
But there's loads of things to think about. Family, like, right, you know what? I can run fast. Not that means anything.
Yeah.
But it's like, what? Like, my mum, she's not a runner like that. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, there's just a bunch of different elements to look at. I'm making light of it. But,
my mum's not a runner.
You know what I mean? It's like I'm making light of it, but it's a very, very serious thing, bro. Like, it's a very, very serious thing. And one day that actually really could be our reality one day.
No, that's true. 100%.
It's crazy. I've been spending a lot of time thinking about, like, just the idea of that. When I saw Putin's thing when he was talking about, like, the reaction to these lot intervening or whatever was they were gonna interact immediately and that, like, or attack immediately, and it was gonna be like the biggest thing in your history or whatever. Even though to this day I still believe that is not, there's not going to be no troops running around shooting and doing all that type of stuff here for now. But it's like, wow, what like imagine, like, what the fuck does that look like? Like, that's nuts, bro. Like, in the West, we can't fathom that. We just look at these other countries. Maybe I don't know. Like,
and definitely here, like, definitely when it comes to, like, UK, because we're cut off from everything as well. And within the UK, none of that is really going on. I think Americans can probably fathom it a bit more because they kind of have civil war going on, and they've had civil war going on within themselves. So they're more used to the gun culture, just the army hitting the streets, troops hitting the streets, doing all of those things in certain areas and whatnot. So with them, I'd say it's probably a bit more realistic. But for us here in UK, we don't know what that is at all.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. There's so much shit going in various different parts of the world, but obviously we're seeing a lot of what's happening here, and we don't know exactly I don't know the full ins and outs of all of it. All I know is, like, you know, when I was watching some stuff on YouTube and reading some things or whatever, there was one thing that went into, again, you know, I'm making light of it a little bit, but I'm like, it's almost like Putin sees Ukraine like his gal. You know that?
Yeah, exactly.
I thought that, like,
what, you're trying to leave me?
Yeah, like, okay, basically, we were together, because that's what it was.
Yeah.
We were together. That was our thing, yeah? Soviet Union and all of that now, yeah? Now you've went and got independency, so we've broken up, but we're amicable.
Yeah.
I didn't love the idea of it, but you know what? We'll figure it out. Oh, wait, hold on a minute. Now you want to go and check next man. And you're having conversations with these lot and that. Because that's kind of what that is, isn't it? The joining NATO and, you know, like, Ukraine wanting to be independent and of like themselves and adopt certain Western styles of doing
it's
stuff.
Like it's basically them going from having that Eastern mentality to the Western mentality. That's what it is. Like, it's stepping away from that East side of how they see and want to run their country to more aligning with how the West run things and being part of that side of the fuckery.
Yeah, exactly. So now, as you're like my ex now, and you are an extension of me.
You want to try, and you're trying new things with an ex man.
You're experimenting with them and that. Like, it's just all a bit mad. Now, there's an element of there's more than an element of toxic in it, but it's like from that perspective, that is mad, isn't it? It's like my ex. if you was my ex, you are within your right to be independent and do your own thing. It becomes a little bit techie if in your independence, I feel like there's a little threat to me. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, now, I don't know whether that threat comes from an element of just paranoia anyway, or whether that threat comes with greed, or whether that threat comes with paranoia, greed, or just analyzing certain things. Do you get what I'm saying? Not necessarily paranoia, but like it could be a calculated thing. Like, oh no, it's not paranoia. I genuinely believe that I don't really fuck with these lot over there, and if they are super ops, and now if this is where we're gonna go with it, then it's gonna start getting mad. I know that like at some point in 2014 or whatever, they tried to. It seemed like there was some sort of deal that was gonna happen or whatnot. With the Ukraine and the Russians, this president ended up getting, they took him out or whatever. Now you've got these groups that are rebelling against the new president because they're thinking, now hold on, we like the idea of that. So they've rebelled, and as they've rebelled, Ukraine's thinking that Russia is providing straps for them. Oh yeah, you're rebelling. Do you know what? On the low, here's the big 4 or 5. Now, next minute, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah, but it's just nuts that within all of this, so much innocent people again are always going to die. Like in someone else's conflict, whether it be just one person, so one person's idea or one person's perspective in how they see things. I'm not just talking about Putin. I'm just talking about, we're talking about governments here and all of that. It's like all of this just affects regular people in mad ways, bro.
It's like what I said on the last one, bro. Human life is the lowest on the chain, bro, when it comes to profit, when it comes to money, when it comes to power, when it comes all of that, human life
comes last. And do you know what is even lower than that? Black people. We are even lower. Do you get what I'm saying? When it's time to jump on ships and jump on boats or trains or whatever, hold on, wait a minute. You wait. You lot come first. You lot can come on afterwards. Understand that? No matter where we go in the world, the darker your skin is, the lower you are going to be in regards to like jumping on the escape mission thing. Do you get what I'm saying? This is going to be an uncomfortable thing to say, but I feel like even if you are in a country that is predominantly white in skin, and you have, let's just say, for example, Chinese people, for example, for a minute, they are going to put us all together because you're Chinese, you're black, you lot can all thing. But once that's done, Chinese come true because you lot need to. You lot need to stay. And that will happen literally with every single race and country. Providing that you are black, you are going to find yourself in a position of being absolutely last in finding your way out, unless you are super smart about it, or unless there are eyes on it that can come out and say, you know what, nah, hold on, you can't do that. That's wrong. Do you know what I mean? We're fucked.
Jay-Z said it.
What did he say?
Still nigga.
Oh, I'm telling
Exactly.
you, yeah, that's exactly how they see it. You're still.
That's what I say, bruv. This where people are jumping on social straight away, putting up flags and whatnot for certain countries and certain people and whatever and blah blah blah, and then a week later, you're seeing exactly this is where it is. Go do your research first before you post it. This whole wanting to post things for the sake of posting it, wanting to post things to be first, wanting to post things to look like, oh, you care, or you like, oh, this will look good for me, or whatever the situation is. Before you do that, have a little read about what you're posting, if it makes sense to you. Because, like what you said, we're still at the back.
Oh yeah, we're still completely at the back, and we're seeing video footages of it and stuff like that. It's nuts. I'm seeing like there's football politics and that as well. I think that's probably interesting. Poet will have an interesting take on that. But you know, if there's one thing that I've learned, yeah, whether people like to see it or not, like politics is inherently rooted in literally everything that we do.
Yeah.
You know that, like in everything that we do. And even if you want to have the standpoint of, you know what, I don't do politics, that's a political decision that you are making to do that, to say that. You get what I'm saying? Whether you say something or whether you don't say something, or you choose to not say something, you are making a political statement by not saying something. It is rooted in literally everything that we do. And you see it even more so when it comes to stuff like this, like organizations feeling like they have to take stand and do certain things or whatever it may be, or people making stands or people not saying anything or whatever. Like it's all politics, and we are all involved in it in some way, shape or form. I don't really know exactly what's going on with the football thing. I need to read a little bit more about it, but I know that there's teams that are saying that they don't really want to play against Russia and stuff. This is interesting because this does open up a big can of worms. Yeah. Because I understand it. I'm not even going to say that I don't understand it. But remember what we're doing with the moral high ground thing. Unfortunately, making a stand like that makes you have to then say, what are you going to play against? This is happening over. Are you going to play against?
Exactly.
Like, wait, like
exactly.
you.
That's the reason.
But you're gonna played against.
Still, yeah. Hold on. Exactly. That's the point.
It's a bit techie.
It's very techie.
It's a bit techie.
Very, very.
It's very deep.
It's very, very techie.
It's very deep. But you know what? It is what it is, man. What else is happening out there? Is that it?
Is it? What else? What was I gonna mention? It's gone.
Is there anything that anyone needs to know about? Anything that anyone needs to know about?
No, done one the other
You got a brand?
Done one the other day. Oh, you can check out Hustle Clothing, my boy's team.
That looks alright still.
Yeah,
what is that? Where can you see that?
HustleClothing.com. Hustle Clothing on Instagram.
What is
Hustle_clothing. Mr. Hustle. Yeah, his things are very clean, let me not lie. Proper.
Hustle clothes. Oh yeah, I see it. It's
yeah. Quality. I'm not gonna lie.
Does it fit alright?
Yeah, good fit. Like, and he actually he does all of this stuff. He does himself. Like, he actually manufactures this stuff. Like, goes and gets it.
Oh, I've seen this brother before. Does he book you for dances or whatever? Is he?
No, he's a rapper. He raps.
He's a rapper
as well. Yeah.
It's not this guy. This brother.
Oh no, that's Rock Boys.
Yeah.
I
see them, man.
Yeah. They're all they're but yeah. So there he's but yeah this quality thing. Let me not lie. Yeah, he does all this himself. It's like from the ground up. So yeah, go check that out. Hustle Clothing.
And just lastly as well, massive RIP to Skibbity. I wanted to kind of get into some jungle list talks and that whatever, but my battery on my laptop's dead. But listen, no, honestly, thoughts are with like his family and also just that whole community as well, and also a lot of the MCs and stuff, because again, like Skibbity was an absolute. I said he was a childhood hero to me. You know, when I was a super young buck, hearing Skibbity, he was like he was like in the pot of like one of my first early favorite MCs. Him, Kai, Mega Man, and Hyperactive were like my first. They're all different styles of MCs, but he was like, yeah, man, he was just a very, very special MC that influenced so many different MCs so early on. Do you know what I mean? Him and Shabba D and all them, man. Rest in peace, Skibwa. Ledge. Thanks for listening, everyone, yeah? Nice.